Thank you. Together We Cope has been empowering South Suburban residents in 27 communities by supplying food, shelter, clothing, and referrals since 1982. We are pleased to welcome Executive Director and my friend, Catherine Stranario, and Board President Frank Trombley of Together We Cope.
Frank was going to start, but since I'm already here. I just wanted to thank you for inviting us. We love to be here, and Tinley Park has supported us so much. And I know you know that we had a fire November 21st, and the fire department was, well, first of all, I get a call from the mayor telling me the building's on fire. And then he gives me a number, and I call it, and I'm talking to someone on site from the fire department, and I just wanted to thank everybody. The services in Tinley Park are amazing, and we have benefited so much from our unfortunate experience with the fire, but we've benefited from the kindness of everyone and the professionalism of the fire department and the police department, who we deal with a lot. They know to come to Together We Cope, but we're very, again, extremely grateful that this is where we are, and of course, this is where we hope to stay. But I'm going to step back now and let Frank start.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I thought
Hi, my name is Frank Trombley. I'm the president. I want to first thank the fire department. You guys were fabulous. You took care of everything, made sure there was nothing going on. You took the time to make sure that everything was right, and the people were taken care of that came by, because they were still trying to get turkeys at that time, as you remember. As I'll tell a little bit of the story, they had the trucks out there, they had everything set up, and of course you can see these trucks, they're big. I mean, they're not little bitty things. And the cars were still trying to drive all the way around just to get turkeys from us. And it was real sad that we couldn't do it, but we managed to pass it out to other agencies so that they were able to take care of the community, even though we were not able to do it at our facility. So we're very thankful for you, because you guys did handle it very professionally and very well done. Let's see, Kathy wrote up a whole thing for me. I'm not going to read it all to you, but I will hit the highlights for you. First, as you know, we had the fire November 21st. It was surprising, because it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I'm getting a call from Kathy. Says, you better get over there. So what's going on with that fire? I said, fire, come on. Really? And I didn't get a call from anybody except her, and I'm like, okay, sure as heck it was. It was a small fire, but it did, it managed to cause a lot of smoke damage to everything, and the water that just results from having put out a fire. The insurance company came in, hired a company to do the restoration and get started. As they were starting to tear everything out and they're throwing all the stuff away that they could, they found asbestos. We did have it remediated properly, help with the village. You guys were very helpful with talking with them, making sure we got a good group in there. They took care of it, got it all remediated properly. We had to change the restoration company, because after 3.5 months, they still hadn't moved forward with anything. So we have switched. We've got a new architect that's going to be working on designing the inside, possibly doing some work on the outside. We still have to work, see what he's going to come up with. We're going to replace all the furnishings, and we'll get back to passing out food and helping more of the clients as we can, because we're going to make it better layout so we can help the clients in there. So I'll turn it back over to Kathy, because she has a lot to tell you guys about all the things we're going to be doing.
Sure. The truth is, our Director of Communications wrote this out for both of us. And we're already off script, so it doesn't matter. One of the things, the first line that she wrote, and I thought was really, really well written, was, keeping Together We Cope in operation without a building is one of the greatest challenges we've faced in many years. And it was like COVID, because you didn't know what to do. There was no playbook for this for us. We didn't, there was so many things that we didn't know. We figured them out quickly. We had so much help. Immediately, Mayor Glotz came in and started a kind of a GoFundMe, but through the mail. And he hand wrote every single letter, and that was very important to us, because it really helped sustain us. And thank you so much for that. I know it was a pain in the neck, and the building stunk. There was still smoke in the building. But I also wanted to say, that reminds me, I wanted to say one thing. The sprinklers worked. Without them, we could have taken out that whole plaza. So as much as it looked like Niagara Falls when they were still draining, It was well worth it. So I can't say enough about that. Glad you made us do that. We are still working with clients. We're working harder than ever because we're all in our administrative building. That building was donated to us, I think, about 7 years ago, and we had very few people in it, and now we are all in it. You should, seriously, I invite you all to come by and take a look because it's kind of comical. We're at, our administrative building is at 17728 Oak Park Avenue, so if you happen to be stopping at one of the bars, you can just come right over. Units B, C, and D. Yeah, no, we would love to see you and to show you what we've done. We actually got a compliment when, I don't know who came in to check the fire department came in to check us, and he said, "You ladies are doing a great job." And, currently, we don't have any men over there, so it is pretty clean, I have to say.
Thanks.
Oh, I forgot you were there. But our clients are coming, I'm using COVID as an example because we changed the way we did business with COVID, and we did the same thing. Now we do a lot of client services by mail, by fax, by phone, and of course over the computer. And it's worked out very well. Today we had a record number of people coming in, which really made me happy because I like that they found us and they can come see us. We have a mini food pantry. It's non-perishable, but we're able to help out. We've been doing motel stay for our homeless clients and our rents. We have a housing program for homeless individuals and families, scattered site in the south suburbs. So we're really proud of that. Today we moved someone else into housing. So we're always excited when that happens. And it's just, we're able to do what we want to do. When Frank said people were still coming for turkeys and we couldn't give them to them, that was the part that hurt the most. It was like somebody cut off your legs because it would be like not being able to put out a fire. I mean, it was so hard not to help people. You just wanted to run back inside and get them food or get them help because we've done it I've personally done it for 30 years, and they have, Together We Cope has been around. They started in 1982, and in 1989 they incorporated. So, I mean, people have really been, this is in our DNA, I think, at this point, and just makes us so happy to help people. We have 2 storage units, but we're really not able to take donations. We're taking some of the big things because we want to open with a bang. We would like to open as soon as possible. I keep saying May. Well, a long time ago I said a couple weeks, and now I'm saying May, but it probably, look for us in June. I think that would probably be more likely. We're helping not only with, I lost my place here, let's see. I just want to make sure that I give you everything. We're helping with prescription drugs, we're helping with motel stay, we're helping with rents and mortgages, we're helping with utility bills and water bills. And we've had the most wonderful conversations with our clients. I'm not fortunate enough to see them daily, like our case managers do, and I think that I've learned more from being so close to the conversation and being able to go out and put a name with maybe a piece of mail that I've seen, because all of our homeless clients, and there are lots of them, they all get their mail delivered to Together We Cope. So they stop in, and now, because I get the mail, sort the mail, and put the homeless mail in a cabinet. And when they come in, I'm so excited to say, "Oh, I know who you are. You get this much mail," and you get, it's just, it's nice. And I think it's more what we're supposed to do. It's the warmth and being able to really help people. I know I've probably gone over my time.
There's no time.
Just wanted to tell you that
Don't cry.
I'm not crying. Not crying. We're referring our food pantry clients to other clients. I mean, naturally, we lost the resale shop, but we also had boxes of clothes that we could help people with. And through the Greater Chicago Food Depository's website, we're able to link them up. They tell us where they live, and we're able to send them to the closest pantry near them and give them, of course, anything we have. We've had people give us gift cards that we're able to give to families so that they can use them to go to the grocery store and buy what they need. We've had people have diaper and baby food drives, which is amazing. And to use Marge's language, so that we can give immediate aid to our littlest clients. I thought that was, she does such a great job. And then I come and, kind of screw it up. But we had a lot of donors for our Christmas program, and we were able to still run that, and that was really important. The landlord let us use a different building not our building that we own, but there is a building in the same plaza, so that and all of our toys were down there, so we didn't lose any of the toys. We lost pretty much everything else, but it was amazing to have Christmas, and we had a record-breaking Christmas program this year, so we're still not able to accept food, but we kind of, if you got something, we'll do everything we can to put it someplace, even if we take it in our garage. But I think that shortly, if all we need is one room cleared in that building and the floor down, and I think we can start moving some things into there, which would be very important to us. Also, Marge gave me a prop that I left in the car, and it was just to show you what we do for people in extreme need when they come in. And she gave me a neon green backpack, because she thought the color would look good, so I'm not doing her any justice here, but there was a full-size bottle of shampoo, and there was soap, and there were toothbrushes and toothpaste and warm socks, new socks, and hats and gloves and things like that for the winter. So when somebody came in, we would give them food. We'd also send them away with one of these little to-go bags. So we just wanted you to know that we're still working, and we're working hard, and, if you see someone in the community that needs our help, please give us a call. Give me a call. We're still at the same number, 708-633-5040. And there are two Kathys, either one of them, it will help you. But I'm always happy to give out my cell phone. I'm not going to do it here, but I would be very happy. Is it possible that we can leave some cards here so that people can get a hold of us if they need to? Okay.
Can
Thank you
just
again.
leave them in the back with Lisa Valley, and she can put them at the front desk
Oh, thank you. Okay, Frank.
with the flower pen?
I just want to say one last thing.
What?
Thank you to each and every one of you.
Oh, gosh, yes.
You guys have made it so much better for us. Even though it's been a tough time, we wouldn't have been able to make it without you guys. Thank you very much.
And so many of you have donated personally, and, I wish I could have my list here, just say, thank you, we appreciate it. Hopefully, we got those thank you notes out, but sometimes.
It's good. We just want to add one last thing to it, and the best part about it, you can never do anything by yourself, right? It takes a team.
Absolutely.
And so I want to thank Clerk Nancy O'Connor, too, because she showed up and spent the whole day there with me,
She did.
writing all the thank you notes as we're smelling smoke, sitting in the room filled with water, spending our whole day just writing off of my little master list of people, sending personal notes to, asking them to help together we cope. So Nancy, I want to thank you too for
Nancy,
you.
enjoying the
thank
smoke
you.
with me.
I forgot, we had such a
My
good time
pleasure.
with you, I forgot you were working.
My pleasure.
But you were right, you are in a room, the only room that didn't have water was my office, and you were not in there. So
Nope,
I know you were in.
we were in the watery
a
room.
couple inches, but, thank you, from the bottom of our
Thank you very
hearts.
much.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Frank.